Almeria currently sit in last place in the Liga and have so far failed to win a match in this La Liga season. So today we are doing an Almeria rebuild in Football Manager 2024, but we are doing it with a twist. I'm going to play Football Manager in Spanish. So, something that I think is a lot easier in Football Manager than it is in real life is that you never really have trouble with communicating with players. Some players will have like the intensive language course thing, but as far as the message you are trying to get in across, you never really have to worry about it. Because even if you do a journeyman save where you're going to different countries, you don't need to speak the language of those countries. The language is whatever you speak and you have the setting in the game on. And I am wondering, will it be significantly more difficult to play Football Manager in another language? Or will my knowledge of Football Manager help me to get through the game and still be successful? So, Almeria are in Spain. I did take Spanish in high school. I was terrible out of it. I got a 1 out of 21 on a quiz. You could say that my Spanish is muy mal. So, today, Almeria in Spanish. Let's do this. We are going to go to preferences. We are going to go to language, and we are going to switch the language that we want to play in to Espanol. So we are going to do that. We're going to click confirm, and now the game is in Spanish. Oh man. Oh, this is going to be so weird. Okay, just again for context, I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak any Spanish. My only knowledge of Spanish is that I took a little bit in high school and I wasn't very good out of it. But we're going to try to get through things based on what we know about the game. So let's start off with going to our inbox, and we're going to have to do tactics. We're going to have to do player signings. We're going to have to talk to players. We're going to have to do training. And then we're going to go through and complete one season, and we'll probably go through the season real quickly, maybe in more like an Omega Luke style rebuild, and then we'll come back to see how we did. So, Almeria confirmado, that's probably confirmed the contract of Filipino FM, new manager of the club. This is always the same thing, but it's like it's a surprise in the world of football. We have an inexperienced manager, 26 years. I'm guessing this is the stadium, and we've succeeded their old manager, Gaisca Garitano. Uh, oh man, I don't even know what does this mean? I don't know what the I don't know what the objectives are. Compra Estadio Actual. Are we building a new stadium? Are we going to expand the stadium? Okay, we need to do tactical directions. I don't even know who's on the team. Let's look at the team. I'm going to guess Plantilla is squad. And let's just look and go to who our important players are. Luis. Oh, so we got a goalkeeper. All right, so things about Football Manager and the attributes is they're in alphabetical order, so they're not going to be the same in different languages, depending on what language you're playing in. So, for example, I believe like goalkeepers is a little bit different in English. It's like aerial ability, but then it's like command of area and things like that. I think this might be a little bit different because alphabetically it's going to be a little bit different. Like vision is at the end here. Normally this is work rate in English. And like over here, I do not know what this means. Velocidad has to be pace, right? I think, okay, this is going to be command of area. Manda. He's an average goalkeeper. Look, we can look at this. We know he's an average goalkeeper. We'll just move on from there. All right, Luis Suarez. I'm assuming this isn't our Luis Suarez. He is a striker. Oh, I'm so used to looking at it like this is like dribbling, finishing, first touch. But delantero. Oh no, I don't know what that attribute is. Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. What is this? How am I gonna figure out what the attributes are? So centros, is that crossing maybe? Control, that's gotta be first touch. Oh man, technicals here, but what's finishing? Penalties, he's got good penalty taking. So this is first touch. I mean, if it's striker, right? This has gotta be finishing. I'm so confused. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is a pressing forward. This is pressionante. That's got to be pressing forward. What's going to be? I want to play with an advanced forward, though. One of these, okay, complete forward. I'm going to say this is advanced forward. So this has got to be first touch, passing, technical ability, technique. So one of these is going to be finishing. They're both 13. One of these has got to be finishing. Decisions, oh, anticipation. Man, I don't know what these are. Velocidad, this got to be pace. So we got a quick forward. He's got good acceleration too. Okay, agility. I'm going to guess this is balance. This is going to be natural fitness. I don't know what fuerza is. Which one's strength? Resistencia? Maybe that's strength? This is tough. All right, we are going to go in and do some tactics here. And I think for the most part, I know we're not a very good team. So I think we got to go with the generic gegenpress tactic. I mean, I think that given the situation we're in, we just go with the most OP tactics that we can get in Football Manager. So we go with gegenpress. Question is, which one is gegenpress? So this is controlling possession. I'm gonna guess this is gegenpress, given that it also like generally gegenpress tactic is one of the ones with the thumbs up. Tiki taka, vertical tiki taka. No idea what this is. Via rapida, fast, counterattacking. This is counterattacking. Some kind of fluid tactic, some kind of direct tactic. Catenaccio, autobus. Park the bus. That's got to be park the bus. All right, I'm gonna guess this one is gegenpress. So let's click on that. Positive. Oh, yeah. I think this is gegenpress too, based on the way. Is that gegenpress? All right, let's go to the formation. Yeah, that's gegenpress. Pressing forward. We have inside forwards here. I don't know what this is. Some kind of what is pivot organizer? Halfback? I don't remember the roles. Carrilero? Is that wingback? I don't know. We are gonna go with the 4-4-4-3-3 though. We're gonna confirm that. And we're gonna quick pick. And that's how we're gonna start. So this is going to be sweeper keeper. I'm gonna go with a sweeper keeper on defend though. Um, I think AP is support. Are these wingbacks? I don't know. So kind of okay, inverted wingback, complete wingback. Um, lateral is going to be a fullback then. What's practical fullback? What's that? I'm not sure what that is. I can't remember. But this is going to be inverted fullback and then just a regular fullback. I'm happy to go with wingbacks, but given we're not a great team, let's go wingback on defend. We'll see what they are. That being said, let's just put people into their positions. So how do I do that? How do I ask? Do I have an assistant manager? How do I ask my assistant manager to choose? Oh, okay. So Patsy Ferreira is our assistant manager. We're going to ask him to choose. We will accept what they have. So this is the team that our assistant manager thinks we should put out. So I do want this to be an advanced forward. That's the biggest one I want to change. Segundo della. I think this is the advanced forward. What's this one? Is that a deep line forward? I don't know. But I want to advance forward on attack. So we're going to do that. And then let's look and see what some of the other things are here. Because I wouldn't mind Extremo. I'm going to guess it's wide. I do like a good inverted winger. Leo, but oh, I don't know what these mean. He's not very good, to be honest. Yeah, we're going to go inverted winger for him. Romero. He's okay. He's not great. Oh, he's 18. Oh, do we want to? Oh, he's on loan. Okay, well, he doesn't look like. I think he's a winger in my eyes. I wish I knew what footedness he was. I don't know which one he would be, because maybe I should put him on the right. Well, I think I want him to be an inverted winger as well on support. We'll try to get stuff through to Suarez here. All right, do we like these for these guys? Central midfielder on support. We do want a central midfielder on attack. This guy looks decent for it. So how do we like Sergio Arribas? Oh, a young player, very decent. He's apparently a decent Metsala. He's physically all right. What is talento? Is that not just talent? He's decent. He's got good technicals. I don't know what passing is. Passing, 13. Central midfielder on attack. We'll keep him there. What is this one? What do you guys think? Interior mixto. I don't know what any of these mean. We'll keep it there because it seems okay. And we got Lucas Robertone. We have a lot of well, we're gonna keep him as is, I think. He might be a better center midfielder on attack, to be honest. What if we switch them? What does that look like? Yeah, let's do that. And then we got this guy on defend. This could be anything. Maybe it's a ball-winning midfielder. Um, I don't know what tackling is. What do you guys think tackling is on here? Well, I guess we're gonna go with what the assistant says, because honestly, I don't know anything about Almeria's players. I think we're gonna need to sign some players. Is there any way to compare our team compared to the rest of the league? Is there any way to do that? Looking through statistics? Comparison. Here we go. Here's the comparison to the rest of our league. Defense, goalkeeper, center mids, or midfielders, and strikers. So, um, let's go with the goalkeeping ability of our goalkeepers. Above average, I will absolutely take that. Oh, wait, that's the whole team. Okay. Goalkeeping ability of our goalkeepers. We're okay. Okay, we're okay there. So defense, let's look at the defensive ability of our defenders. Very poor. We need to improve our defense, clearly. All right, the midfield ability of our midfielders, we are well below average. And the attacking ability of our attackers, not terrible. So it looks like if we can go into the transfer market, we want to look at signing some defenders and some midfielders. And that's where we're going to need to improve our squad. So some other things here, we don't have very good dynamics. They're pretty poor. Actually, well, normal and okay, but cohesion is muy bajo. I think that's bad, very bad. So we don't have good, very poor maybe. So bad team cohesion. We're going to want to fix that with some training. What do we think training is here? This is the data hub. We need to bring in some coaches. We only got a few coaches, so we're definitely going to want to do that. And here's training. This is our training. All right, we definitely want to look at training. So I'm going to go through and we need to hire some coaches and we need to get some training in and then we can move on from there. So I have imported my training schedules. I was able to go to Importar Programa and import our training schedules. So we are importing our training schedules, beginning with our preseason schedules, which I guess we can't change for this week. We have so many matches. Why do we have so many matches? Whatever. So preseason schedule here. We want to make sure that is this a league match? Wait, we need to go to where is calendar? Yeah, so we got league matches up until we play Malaga, which is relatively quick actually, based on the training schedule there. So back to training. This isn't training. This one training? This one's training. So here we don't have a whole lot of time. Like Malaga is here, so we only have 3 weeks. It looks like. I'm gonna go through here and input. Oh, we play Barcelona and Real Madrid back to back. Oh boy. Anyways, I'm going to go through here. We are going to do a bunch of one match per weeks, and we'll continue on. All right, so we need to sign some staff now. I don't actually know what we're missing, but I'm guessing Ojeador just based on the numbers. This is going to be scouts, and we also need some analysts. So transfer analysts. Forgot what it's called. What is a secretario técnico? And we definitely set pieces. I'm gonna guess this is a set piece coach. And man, we're five coaches down. We just don't have people. Free. I don't know what this is. Puesto. Is this preparadora? Okay. Court. Coach, preparador, coach. We need coaches. Okay, and we want, we're just going to click through. Oh, coaches. Here we go. Any coaches. All right. David Platt. I actually know that I like David Platt. I know he's English. Does he want to come? 1.6. All right. We've negotiated a contract. Let's go. All right. We are looking for scouts now. So I think this is going to be that. And these are going to be the judging. I don't know what this is. But this looks like potential. One of these is going to be current ability. We'll just look for people by potential since I'm pretty confident this is potential. And we are bringing whoever we can get in. We got spaces for 5 scouts. Wait, actually, if we look, calidad will be current ability then. So current and potential. We love this guy. So we'll continue bringing him. So this is current ability. This is potential ability. Ah, here we go. We got transfers. So we're bringing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scouts. We have a bunch of people. I don't here for what? Okay, I thought I brought this guy in as a coach. Apparently, I'm not bringing him, but we got a physical coach, fitness coach. That's what it's called, fitness coach. And then we got other. Oh my! I can't think of English words either. We got other coaches here. Dennis Bergkamp, David Platt, Colo Torre, Enrique Ruiz. So we've got coaches, we've got scouts. The next thing we do is just move forward. I think I'm supposed to introduce myself to the team at some point. I forgot about this. We need to do our introduction to set pieces. How do we do our set piece tactic here? All right. I like the mix. I'm the zonal marking, player marking, mix. We want people on both posts. Some kind of middle ground. So this is just defending the area. I like a middle ground. I also like to have people on the outside of the box. I'm going to see if I can change that myself, but we're actually going to defend the area. But I like to just put a couple people on the edge of the box. Where do we want to deliver the ball to? We want to go near post most of the time. And what is this? Oh, this is defending. Oh, did I put too many people in the box before? Might have. Okay, I might have made a mistake previously. So we're defending. I don't know what this means. So this might be if we want to look to counter, but we don't really want to do that. I kind of want to just bring everyone back. What is this? Oh, I've clearly gotten things wrong because this looks like this. Oh no, this is in swinger or out swinger. We like a good in swinger. Recruitment focus. We want loans. We want loans for any position. We want loans. I'm going to do this in English. This is probably loans. We want at least 3-star ability. Any player we can get anywhere. Let's do this a good priority. Could be anyone. Maximum priority. Confirm. All right, we've got loans. And we are going to create another one where we're going to go. We don't need to worry about Wonder Kids. This is a 1-season rebuild. And let's just bring in people who are decent anywhere. And it could be anyone. Sure. I believe this is like the team meeting thing. So we are going to get into the team meeting here, which I think this is introduce myself to the team. So we don't have any like leaders, but we've got some influential players and stuff. But let's introduce myself to the team. Oh, this could go very poorly. I don't remember. We have a generally positive vibe. We're all happy. Okay. Oh man. We want to tell them that we can do okay in the league. So let's tell them we can do okay. Oh, they're super happy. Oh no. Okay, what do we need to do? What did we say we were gonna do in the league? Sabemos. Oh no. I don't know what this means. Quiero planteamos entrar en la lucha. This one, I think, is what we want to say. This one. Yes, we're satisfied. Let's go. I just recognized a few of the words. That's exactly the reaction. How do we end it now? I think this is how we end it. No tengo nada. I have nothing else. We don't need to do promises. Whatever this is, I don't care. Please tell me this is it. Yes, we've gotten out of the team meeting. Let's go. Let's go to the dynamics. Dynamics are up. Let's go. All right. I keep forgetting how many things are much more difficult in a different language in this game. We also have the press conference. We're definitely doing the press conference, at least this one. All right, we got 5 journalists. Uh, we're starting off with Jorge Salgado from something football Spanish. All right. ¿Cómo está? What are my emotions as the new manager of Almeria? I know that we just want to do the positive ones. Um, so this one is maybe I was like happy with the opportunity. This one, it's an honor. We definitely want to say it's an honor, I think. Why Almeria? Uh, something here. Why maybe I don't know what this means. Uh, Big club. It's Is it that big of a club? I think we want to say we could have a. What do you think this means? A good experience, maybe? I'll say this one. We always want to do something positive. Like I'm always going to go for these two essentially. Aceptado. Yes, that is correct. I do not speak Spanish. Correct. But you know what? Football Manager, just like football, is a universal language. We are playing this game based on our knowledge of Football Manager. That is correct. I don't speak Spanish. This is such a long press conference. Should we just end it? We're just going to end the press conference. Apparently, I do not have a good relationship with Alberto Fonseca, but it seems like we've gotten away from it. What happened? What is this? Tal y como se pidió organizo. This is the inter. I thought something bad happened with the press conference. It's just the inter squad friendly, y'all. All right. Well, with the inter squad friendly, this does give us the opportunity to play some friendlies. We're just going to kind of skip through those. Our first match will be against Sevilla. I do think we'll come back for that. And then we'll sim the season and see how we have done as manager of the Almeria rebuild. All right, so it is time to start looking at bringing in some players. I think mostly going to be loans. I like the look of Malang Sarr. I think this means he's transfer listed. The TRN. I don't know what this means. Maybe he's leaving the club. But I think Malang Sarr is a good player. I think we want to get him in on loan, though. The question is, how do we make an offer for him? I don't know how to do that. This is general. This is contract. I think it's going to be here. All right, that's where he's playing. Yeah, it's got to be in here somewhere. Ofrecer? Maybe this is transfer offer? No, that's a trial. Maybe hacer. Here we go. And session is going to be loan. That's a lot. I don't want to put in that much. We'll definitely take this. Can we make this an optional fee? Okay, let's remove that. So that's prima. How do we do like not optional? Prima optional. All right, optional. We just want to bring him in though, right? All right. They're happy with that. I have no idea if I've just made a bad deal or not, but we are putting in a bid for Malang Sarr. I think this is a player who could really help us. I think he could be a good center back, which we need a good center back. So that is one we are really happy with there. All right, it looks like we have completed a deal to sign Malang Sarr. I'm assuming this is completing the deal. So we're losing a lot of money. That's my fault. Aceptar. Okay, there's a player who's unhappy. Oh, he's unhappy that we signed Sarr. This guy, Radanovic, is unhappy that we signed Sarr. Dude, I don't even know who you are. Do you even start? Do we discuss the problem with him or do we just kind of ignore it? Because we could, this is more fun if we do it. We got to try. All right, what's up, my dude? Radovanovic is unhappy. He is preoccupied. It doesn't need to be a big problem, but he's worried about his game time, is what I'm assuming. This is convince. I don't know what this means, so we're going to try to convince him. Let's do this one. He's a professional. Well, he's unhappy. That didn't go well. Guys, that didn't go well. I spent so much time and that didn't go well. It looks like he would be interested in uh 700,000 maybe, 500,000. Transfer list him. Look, we don't need him. We don't need him. All right. Fortunately, we do have offers for Radovanovic. He wants to go to Anderlecht. These are not good offers. These are good offers. The problem being is I just want to get rid of him. I don't really care if we don't get good offers. I'm going to accept all of them. I feel like that's not like the best decision in the world, but we just need him to leave the club. I think the club atmosphere is more important given where we're in right now. So we've accepted all the offers. We'll just move on from there. All right. Alexander Radovanovic is leaving the club to go to Ghent for really not much that much money, but hopefully all of this stuff will go up with that. So we are going to accept that. Goodbye. I don't know what I said to you that made you want to leave. I'm sorry if it was mean. But we continue on, and he is a Genk player. I doubt that they'll be super happy about that, but look at that. Club atmosphere is back, muy bueno. We got so very good and good. So we're doing a little bit better. So if I go down here and we look at finances, I think I actually have 2 mil in the transfer budget. So I've put in an offer for Martin Baturina, who I know from previous games is a player that I like. He's 20 years old. I think he's really good. I know that he's a good central midfielder, which we need to improve our central midfield. So I think Batarina is going to be an option. So I put in a bid. It was accepted. We got 1 mil with some future fees, but we made it work. So we're going to go negotiate a contract. He wants to join Man City more. We have done it. We have brought in a great signing, Martin Batarina. Welcome to Almeria. All right, friends, this is it. This is into our first match. So we are doing the pre-match preparation. I always like to do transition, attacking corners, and defensive corners. I think this is transition. I think this is a defensive corners and attacking corners. So we are going to go with that. And in 2 days, we play Sevilla. I think everything is looking all set. So this is it. We play Sevilla. I don't know if F is home or away, but the expectations, I believe, are a loss based on the red color here. So we're not expected to win this match. Well, this is it. Almeria versus Sevilla. This is our team. Partidos. Tactics. I always just clicked on that. Selection. We are going to go kind of, let's see, whatever our guy at the top says. So this is the team. This is what is recommended from the assistant manager. Honestly, I'm going to roll with it. This is our team. We're playing a 4-3-3 Gegenpress against Sevilla. All right, let's go into the match. All right, first match of the La Liga season. The question is, all right, they're nervous. I don't actually know what I'm telling them here. What does this mean? Tenemos así, dude, I don't know what this means. Maybe this is like tell me to do well. Tell me you guys are good. I don't know what that means. Uh, this assistant recommends this one, so I'm just gonna roll with it. I have no idea what I'm telling them. It didn't work. What if I tell them I have faith in them? Is this one faith? That didn't help. All right, let's just go into the match. I don't know what any of this means. We're not gonna do that. All right, there it is. I don't know what I told the team. Don't know anything that's happening, but first match of the La Liga season, and we are underway. We start with the ball, and it's played out to Ramazani. Plays it to Suarez. Can we get a little opportunity here to start the match? Can we get a shot off? Nope. We go back to Pubil. He gets around the outside. Can we get a cross in? Let's get a cross in. Oh, and it's out for a throw. Sevilla playing a very defensive formation. I'm going to assume one of these is going to be a Segundo Volante too. I have dropped us back to balanced. I think this is positive. This is balanced. So just to give us a little more security, it seems like Sevilla are a good team. So we want to make sure that we are solid defensively. As I say that, Sevilla with an opportunity to attack here. It goes to Salas. It goes to Navas. Oh, and we've allowed a goal. Not a good start to our reign as the Almeria manager. I know Almeria aren't very good, but that is The very first highlight for Sevilla. Let's try and figure out what happened there. They went inside. It goes outside. We're just not marking very well, and it goes in. That's all that happened there. All right, let's see if we can figure out how to encourage them. Oh, which one's encourage? Enfoque. Is that encourage? No, they're all unhappy. I clicked the wrong one. They hate me. I don't know which one's encourage. All right, we are going to try this again. Which one's encourage? Is this one normally encourage? I'm going to click on that one. Hopefully that one is actually encourage. I don't remember which one encourage is in like the normal, like which one down it is. So I've just guessed again with a different one. And honestly, I didn't realize how good Sevilla is. Nianzou's a really good center back. Jesus Navas has been a pretty decent player for years. So Sevilla is definitely a good team. Maybe we should have gone with a more defensive formation, but we want to get the team used to playing the 4-3-3, and I think we need to go for games as it goes over. We've got away with that. It's still just 1-0, and we found the encouraged one. It was the top one. Players are happy. All right. We aren't playing well, I can tell you that. We've had most of the possession, but we haven't created really any chances. We get to halftime, though. It's just 1-0. What do we tell them at halftime? So, dude, I don't know what these mean. I want to tell them that we haven't played well. And I think that might be this one. All right, they're motivated. They're motivated. We continue on. All right, let's get a better second half here, lads. Oh, Rafa Mir's a decent player. Sevilla with a decent bench. 54 minutes in. Honestly, there have been no highlights in this game. It's just been those two highlights as we get down to the hour mark. Am I on key highlights? I don't think I'm on key highlights. That's extended highlights. So for whatever reason, there just aren't that many highlights. Near post corner, nothing comes of it. Edge of the box, take the shot. Yes! What a goal! We're back in it! Almeria Ramazani with the first goal of the Filipino FM era for Almeria. What a finish! We need to get a chant going. Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this save, and I'm in it. I feel like we could maybe think of better chants, but like a Dear Maria, Almeria, like Almeria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this save, and we're in it. If you guys think of better chant, definitely come up with something. But we're going to encourage the team again. We're probably going to need to make some subs soon, but 1-1 we are really happy with. Can we win this match? Batarina. Can he get a cross in? Lovely ball in. Oh, that's a poor ball. But we won it. It's a shot. We're with it. Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this save, and we're winning. It's a brilliant start to the Almeria save. I don't even want to make any subs. We're playing well. They've had an injury. They're down to 10 men. We can do this, lads. Let's do this. I don't even know who I would bring in. We're gonna bring in some people at the end. All right. Oh no, I've gone too late. I've gone too late. Go on, lads. Stop him. Rafa Mir Montez wins it. Don't lose it there. Yes, great goalkeeping, Maximiano. I don't even know who I can bring on really, but let's see what we can do here. All right, I'm going to bring in 4 subs. I think that'll be enough. We're going to go to 5 at the back formation. The only thing we want to do is we want to lower the tempo and we want to time waste. We don't need to play out of the back anymore. We want to regroup. We can take all of this off. And I think we want to go to a standard line, which I'm assuming that's standard. So mid-block, standard line. We don't need to worry about preventing short goalkeeper distribution. We don't need to worry about stepping up too much. And how do I tell them that I have faith in them? That is the question. I think this one's normally the I have faith one. I don't know if that did anything. But 3 minutes to go. We're into added time to win a match in a different language with Almeria, bottom of the table Almeria, who haven't won a match in real life. To win a match in Football Manager. They haven't even done it in real life in game 1. We could do it. We could do what Almeria haven't been able to do. Yes! Almeria, count me in! We've done it! A 2-1 victory over Sevilla. We did not have most XG, but we did have more possession. How do we tell them we did one? Congratulations. Felicidades has to be congratulations. Look at them. It is beautiful. A beautiful sight. Well done, lads. Well done. Well, that is match one in the books. An absolutely brilliant win. Fifth place. We will take that. I was actually trying to go to my schedule. Candario, look at that. A 2-1 victory. Almeria, we've done what they couldn't do in real life already. We do have the post-match press conference. I think we've seen the press conferences, so we're probably all right there. But this is where we are. We're gonna do this in kind of the Omega Luke style now. We're gonna go to the end of the season, and then I will catch up with you to how Almeria is done. But can we keep Almeria up playing in a different language? We're gonna sim forward. I will see you all very soon. Welcome back. We are at the end of the season. How did we do? We finished in fifth place and qualified for the Europa League. We had an amazing season. 20 wins, 6 draws. We did have quite a few losses. We were very even throughout the season. We had a goal differential of 5, but we managed to finish in fifth genuinely. It was a really interesting season. If we look at the calendar, we didn't win games big. We didn't lose games big. We were always in games, but a good start to the season, a really good middle period here. And then just throughout the season, we were solid. We had a bad April, but we came back in May. A really solid season. The only disappointment was we did get knocked out in the first round of the Spanish Cup to Cayon, who are is this a second division team? I didn't know if they were a second division team, but semi-professional club. This was really the biggest disappointment of the season, but otherwise, absolutely fantastic. The board was super happy with us. If we look at how we did over the course of the season, how do I? All right, hold on. We're gonna figure out how to do that. So that's phases. Where do we? Okay, past stuff here. Like we were very consistent. We were always kind of upper mid table. We did really well. We ended up finishing in fifth spot. We were in the Champions League places a few times, but that was generally just after a good run of games. We were never really looking like we were going to stay there. Eventually, we dropped. We did settle around fifth. Even in the times when we were in fourth year, I didn't feel confident about that. But we ended up in fifth place. We qualified for the Europa League. We did really well. The other interesting thing about this is if we look here, we did it with a team that played kind of average. Like everyone was just kind of mid throughout the whole season. Overall, just a really interesting season. Like we played kind of average, but we won. So that was how this went. I have to say, it is crazy playing Football Manager in another language. Team talks, like, you end up doing a lot of the stuff that I ended up doing was like kind of based on what the assistant said. So, I mean, this is kind of a testament to showing that, if you listen to your assistant, it helps. But if you're doing a journeyman save, I highly recommend playing in the language of the country you're in. This is some of the most fun I've had playing Football Manager in years. This was amazingly fun. It was so cool being able to go through the game in a different language. It added a whole layer of complexity to the game that I've never experienced before. I highly recommend this. I really can't state enough how fun this was. I highly recommend it if you're doing a journeyman save or just want to spice up Football Manager for you. Play it in a different language. Play it in the country that you're in because it ended up being so, so fun. You can do this in a much harder way than I did. Like, I don't know anything about Almeria, So I very much was going off of assistant recommendations, assistant recommended team talks, and importing in my own training schedules that I've previously used. But you can add a whole layer of complexity to this by essentially starting with a completely blank slate and doing what you think is right and trying to figure out what's being said in that language and trying to figure it out from your own knowledge of Football Manager. Like, we're at the end of the season and I still haven't even figured out all of the attributes yet. But I think if I were going to do that, like, I think the way to do it would be like Kylian Mbappe. Like, I ended up not really caring about pace, but we know he has 20 pace and 20 acceleration. So, like, you can go find players that you know are really good in certain attributes and go based off of that. But this was so much fun. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Something very different than I've ever done before. I think this would be a really fun idea for a journeyman save. Maybe that's something that'll come in the future. I think that could be a lot of fun. But this was playing Football Manager in Spanish with Almeria, rebuilding Almeria in Spanish. We ended up in 5th place. What do you know? What a season. All right. I hope you've enjoyed it. Mi amigos. I don't know how to say anything else in Spanish, but I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Adios.